Alright everybody, I kind of wanted to make this video to expand on a subscriber video I seen not too long ago. It was about a couple days ago. His name is ckingclosur. Sorry if I'm not saying that right. I got a head cold right now and I've been drinking hot toddies all day. But anyways, if you haven't seen his video, go check that out. I'll include it in my description. What happens is, he was talking about how sharp your knives are. You know, the real test to truly show excuse me, how sharp your knives are, because you know these paper tests that everybody requests for me to do, that's why I do them. I really don't go by my knife sharpness on that, because it doesn't really, in my mind, set it to where that I know that knife's sharp. I know that knife's sharp by the way I've sharpened it and tested it, whether it's shaving my arm hair or the feel of the blade, because I've sharpened so many knives since I was a kid, and I'm pushing 30. So I've been sharpening knives ever since I can remember. And so anyway, like he mentioned in his video, like I said, if you haven't seen that yet, go check it out. But he shows that, you know, basically you can get any knife sharp enough to cut paper at an angle like that, because you're actually holding tension on the paper. And you're actually helping the knife itself. But if you take the paper and cut towards the way you're holding it, and it slices right through it, no problem, that's how you can tell if your knife's sharp. So, as you can see here, I got 6 knives in front of you. They're probably my sharpest knives in my collection. And, are the ones that I actually mess with all the time. Not really necessarily the sharpest, but I wanted to show you what he's talking about. So, here, let's start off to the left here. This is my 4-inch Rapala Finlander. Nice little blade. I got it super sharp. It's a fillet knife. So, like he was saying, you know, any knife can just slice this. I mean, it's simple as that. But what he shows is a knife doing this way. And you got to watch this, because if you mess up, like he said, you'll get your finger. So basically, you just hold the knife. So I'm actually going to cut this corner off and show you a better way of doing this. Let's see here. Only problem is getting the grip. So sometimes this paper acts weird, but this knife is razor sharp, so I gotta watch it. You gotta do it at the right angle, like that. That was no tension, because if you've seen that, I wasn't doing it this way. I was doing it the opposite way. And you're actually gonna see the true test of your knife doing it that way. And you know, like I said, this is, to me, a paper test isn't really that great of a test anyway. But other than that, besides cutting whatever you decide to cut with your knife, these are my hunting knives, so their true test is doing what I propose them to do, whether it's deer, squirrel, or whatever I use them for, fish. That's the true test. So here we have the Case Mako, one of my favorite knives. You can see the signature Mako shark on there. Awesome knife. Like I said, any knife can do it this way. I mean, it's just simple. You gotta watch it though, doing it this way. Just gotta get it at the right angle. And the reason why your knives are going to cut easier through paper is actual blade thickness. That doesn't mean your knife's not sharp. You know, these knives, this one right here is my thickest blade. Watch. See, look at that. It's about 1/8 inch thick. And that blade is, you know, that little edge right there is trying to push this whole blade through this paper. Which, I mean, it'll do it. It just takes it a time, or it takes it longer. It don't slice it right through like these other knives do. Try this different way here. You gotta get it at the right angle to do it. If you don't find that right angle, it's kind of hard to test it, but there we go. So yeah, it's because the blade's thick. And another thing on these paper tests that the people don't know is that when you're slicing, it should be a clean cut. It shouldn't be no tearing or anything like that. If it tears, it's not, your knife edge isn't the best it can be. So next knife we have here is the Old Timer Sharp Finger by Schrade. This is actually a Taylor brand. It's not the real Schrade. Excuse me. But just this paper sometimes is, so they don't do it. But like I said, the blade thickness, look how thick that blade is. So you got to take everything in consideration when testing a knife, how sharp it is. Now here we have the Camillus Titanium Skinner. Awesome little knife, $10. Really cheap and expensive. I like taking cheap knives and turning around and making them super sharp. So that's pretty simple. You get it good. So yeah, bring it back to you. Next in line we have, that knife wasn't as thick as the rest of them. Next in line we have the Camillus Titanium Drop Point. Another $10 knife. Razor sharp also. I mean, this paper test doesn't really justify anything, like I said, but you gotta get the paper in the right. So that's one way of telling it how sharp your knife is. I mean, it's not a definite way, but it'll give you a rough idea how much you got to work on. Like if you check out his video, like I said, ckingclosur, I'll actually put his video link in my description. So I hope this video helped you guys tell how actually real sharp your knives are, because if they can't even do the paper test, which like I said is not a really good idea how sharp it is, there's no point. So alrighty guys, well, I hope you check out his video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.